What the hell is going on in this house? Why is this a mess? Dorothy, come home right now. I can't believe it. Are you really my wife? What a shame my wife couldn't do even the easiest thing in the house. Is that too hard for you to clean the house? Where on earth are you right now? Come back home, I demand you.
Hi darling, sorry I couldn't come home right now, because I'm in a very important meeting with the boss. I can't sneak out and come home right away.
A meeting? Seriously, Dorothy? You choose now to have a meeting? I don't care how important it is, our house is a disaster. It's like a tornado swept through here. I can't even find a clean plate to eat off of.
I understand your frustration, Dylan, but this meeting was completely unexpected. The boss called it at the last minute, and I couldn't say no. You know how important it is for my career to make a good impression on him. I promise, as soon as the meeting is over, I'll rush back home and help clean up.
I just don't get it, Dorothy. We've talked about this before. I work long hours, and when I come home, I expect to find a clean and organized house. It's not too much to ask, is it?
I know, Dylan, and I usually keep the house in order. But this one time I couldn't help it. I didn't anticipate this meeting, and I didn't want to jeopardize my job. Can't you understand that?
So you think your job is that important? More than me? More than this house? Oh no, lady. You're totally wrong. You're my wife, so you have to obey me and do everything I tell you to do. But now, instead of keeping your mouth shut and coming back home, you just simply leave me burdened with all the responsibility around here. I come home exhausted, and the last thing I need is a messy house. You're so useless that it drives me nuts. You always know how to make me feel awful and irritated, don't you?
Ugh, Dylan, why are you always complaining about the house? It's not like I do nothing around here. I usually keep things in order, but I had this unexpected meeting. Can't you just cut me some slack for once?
It's not about cutting you slack, Dorothy. You have continuously been lazy all the time. And you always blame everything on your work. Ugh. It's just been overwhelming lately. I work long hours, and when I come home to a messy house, it adds to my stress. I just want to find a balance where we both contribute and maintain a clean living space.
Oh, so now it's all about your stress? What about my stress at work? I have deadlines to meet and a boss to impress. I can't always drop everything just to clean up after you.
It's not about cleaning up after me, Dorothy. We're partners, and we both have responsibilities. I've been feeling overwhelmed, and I thought we could find a way to balance our work and household duties together.
Oh, poor Dylan. Overwhelmed by a little mess. Maybe you should hire a maid if it bothers you so much. Then you won't have to rely on me to keep things tidy.
Hiring a maid isn't the point, Dorothy. Why do I have to hire one when I already have you? And having a free maid in the house, isn't it more economical? I am a manager myself, I know what's best for this house's finances. Well, I thought we could have an open and honest conversation about this, but it seems like you've just been being dismissive and sarcastic.
Fine. Let's have this conversation then. What brilliant solution do you have in mind, Mr. Clean Freak?
How dare you call me freak? Whatever. It's none of my concern. Well, about the chore. I figured it out long ago. From now on, I'll make a schedule so you could base on that to finish your housework properly. Wow! It's an intelligent idea, isn't it?
Oh, a chore schedule. How romantic. I guess I'll just pencil in Dylan's nagging time while I'm at it.
This isn't a joke, Dorothy. If you can't take this seriously, then I don't know what to say to you. Ugh. Marrying you just wasted my precious time. With my current position as manager of our family's company, I could easily find a much better and more obedient wife.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dylan. I didn't realize cleaning was such a life or death situation for you. I can't believe that you could talk to your wife this way. Finding another wife? How ridiculous is that? It's unacceptable. You're being too much, don't you know that?
What the hell are you talking about? Being too much? Who's really being too much here? You are. You don't even bother to come home to take care of your own family. That's why I, your husband, have to do my job to teach you how to be a good wife. So is it better if you at least say thanks to me?
Holy crap. Dylan, is this really the way you talk to your wife? I'm simply asking for understanding and empathy. We're partners, and we should be supporting each other, not tearing each other down. What you're really doing is not only hurtful, but completely inappropriate.
Well, maybe if you showed more appreciation for everything I do, I wouldn't have to resort to such extreme thoughts. I'm not asking for much, just a little bit of household chores that every wife could certainly do for their husband. Is that too much to ask?
Ugh, I can take it no more. You're making a fuss over nothing. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I've got to go back to my meeting. Talking to you is just a waste of my time. No, I'm not done. Dorothy? Well, you'll see. You dare to speak against my words, then I'll make you pay for it.
Hi, Dorothy, my dear. Have you prepared for dinner tonight?
Oh, sorry, Elizabeth. I'm still at work right now. The workload is so heavy that I have to work extra time to finish it. I'm really sorry for that. But I'll try to make it up to you next time, I promise.
No. Of course, you don't have to. I'll make dinner for you tonight. Don't worry about that. And by the way, don't force yourself, Dorothy. You've been working too much these days. Health is gold, so you'd better know how to balance between work and relaxation, okay? I'm so worried about your health. You seem much thinner recently.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Your understanding means a lot to me. I appreciate your offer to make dinner tonight, but I don't want to burden you. It's kind of you to worry about my health as well. I have been feeling a bit overwhelmed lately, and I know I need to find a way to help you. A better balance.
Dorothy, you're like a true daughter to me, and I genuinely care about your well-being. Don't worry about burdening me. I enjoy cooking, and it's my way of showing love and support. You always take care of everyone around you, so it's time for someone to take care of you.
I guess you're right, Elizabeth. It's just hard for me to let go and accept help sometimes. But I've been neglecting my own needs, and it's starting to take a toll on my health and happiness. I've been so stressed these days. It's like everything's fighting back against me.
OMG, what happened to my dear daughter-in-law? Just tell me right away. If there's anything I can help you with, just share it with me. No one has a right to hurt you, Dorothy. Don't be afraid to tell me. I'm all ears.
No, everything is fine. It's just that
What's that?
someone bullies you? No one bullies me, but Dylan, he's being unreasonable. He always makes me do the household chores for him.
Dylan is treating you that way? You deserve better, Dorothy. No one should be taking advantage of you or making you solely responsible for household chores. This needs to be addressed.
It's been building up over time, Elizabeth. Dylan has this expectation that I should take care of all the household chores while he focuses solely on his career. I've tried to talk to him about it, but he dismisses my concerns and acts like it's my duty as his wife.
Dorothy, you are not a maid or a servant. Marriage is about partnership and equal responsibilities. It's not right for him to impose such one-sided expectations on you. You deserve respect and understanding. I'll find a way to address this with Dylan. He can't do this to you. I'll never allow that to happen to you, Dorothy.
Thank you for understanding, Elizabeth. I felt trapped in this cycle, trying to meet Dylan's expectations while neglecting my own needs. It's affecting my well-being and our relationship. I want to find a solution where we can share the responsibilities and create a more balanced atmosphere.
Well, I'll deal with him. I'm his mother, so I have the responsibility to teach him how to behave like a real husband. I'll never just stand there and watch him hurt you.
Having you by my side in this conversation will make a significant difference, Elizabeth. Dylan values your opinion and guidance, and I believe he'll be more receptive to hearing how his actions are affecting both of us. I hope this can be a turning point for our relationship.
Of course you will. I'll try my best to help you. I know that my son could possibly hurt you sometimes, but could you please forgive him? He's been living in wealth and luxury since he was born. And I regret spoiling him too much, which is also the reason why he becomes such an arrogant person nowadays. I used to think that if I gave him the manager's chair, he'd know how to adjust his behavior, but it seems not. He's even more and more stubborn.
Elizabeth, we all make mistakes as parents. It's not easy to strike the right balance between providing for our children and teaching them humility and responsibility. It takes courage to admit our faults and learn from them. I believe that if you could talk and explain everything to him, he'll change for the better.
You do think so?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm hopeful that you could certainly change him and make him become a better version of himself. You're a mom, so of course you do know what's the best for him, right?
Yes, right, Dorothy, thank you for your forgiveness and understanding. It means a lot to me. I want our family to heal and grow together. I don't want you or anyone in these families to suffer. Therefore, I'll resort to any way to teach him and make him become a responsible son and husband as well.
Yes, that's the way to go.
Dorothy, you've become such an important part of our family, and I'm grateful for the love and care you bring to our lives. So please, if you have any difficulties living in this house, just tell me, okay? I'll stand by your side.
Sure, thank you so much. I gotta get back to work now, bye.
Love you, bye. Oh, and don't forget to come back for dinner, okay?
Okay, I'll be there.
Dorothy! How many times do I have to tell you? It's 7 a.m. You're supposed to wake up early to make my breakfast. Just look at what you're doing right now. Are you elsewhere enjoying your peaceful day without working? What kind of logic is that? Are you being out of your mind?
Dylan, seriously? I can't even comprehend what you're trying to do here. Are you honestly forcing me to make breakfast for you? Do you even have any idea where I am right now?
Well, wherever you are, just drop everything and come home quickly. I need my breakfast and I'm tired of your lazy attitudes toward taking care of your own husband. It's about time you started fulfilling your responsibilities.
Oh, give me a break. I can't believe you're being this stubborn and demanding. However, it's not my sole responsibility to cater to your every whim and fancy, especially when you're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself. And you know what? I'm at the hospital.
What? Hospital? What are you doing there? Why do you have to hide in the hospital? Are you afraid of doing the housework that much?
What? You think that I'm using the hospital visit as an excuse to get out of doing household chores? How could you even think that, Dylan? What kind of husband are you? How could you be so heartless and unsympathetic? Okay, whether you genuinely don't know or you're pretending not to know, I'll make it crystal clear for you. Yesterday, during our argument, you pushed me forcefully, causing me to fall and hit my head on the edge of the table. It was an accident, but it hurt really badly, and I was in a lot of pain. That's why I had to rush to the hospital in the middle of the night to seek proper medical treatment. I was genuinely concerned for my well-being, and the doctor confirmed that if I had delayed seeking treatment, even by a little bit, the consequences could have been much worse. I could have suffered severe complications.
Like I care. It's just a small wound, Dorothy. It's not like it's going to kill you or anything. You're making such a big deal out of nothing. I can't believe you're acting like such a weak little rat. And after all, it's you who dared to speak against my order. So I just want to teach you a lesson. Isn't it the duty of a husband to teach his wife how to behave? Actually, if you hadn't been so stubborn and listened to me instead, things wouldn't be like this. So it's all your fault you're at the hospital right now.
Oh my God. So now you're blaming everything on me? Even when you're the reason for that? How could you say that to your wife? I am at the hospital just because of you. You hit me several times right after we got married. Sometimes, you hit me so hard that I had to stay in bed for days. And you don't even feel a little guilty about your act? You're not my husband. You're a monster.
Oh, come on, Dorothy. Do you really expect me to take you seriously? It's just a scratch for crying out loud. You're acting like a drama queen, making a mountain out of a molehill. Can't you toughen up a little bit?
Seriously, Dylan? This is not the time for your dismissive attitude. It's not just a scratch, it's about the disregard for my well-being and the pain you've caused me. And now you're going to blame me for speaking up against your orders? I have a right to express my opinions and stand up for myself. After all, I'm your wife. Not your servant. I don't have the obligation to listen to you like a cowardly dog.
Oh, poor little Dorothy, thinking she has the right to challenge me. You should know your place, woman. It's my duty as your husband to show you how to behave. Maybe if you were a bit more obedient, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Excuse me? Obedient? I am not a child, Dylan. We are supposed to be equal partners in this relationship, and that means treating each other with respect and kindness. Your idea of teaching a lesson through violence is not only wrong, but also abusive. I will not tolerate being treated like a punching bag.
Oh, here we go with the victim card. You're acting like I've been beating you every day. It was just a couple of times, and you're blowing it out of proportion. I don't even know why you're making such a fuss about it. You're being overly sensitive. If you are a staff at my company, you will be fired sooner or later. So stop acting like you're a victim and know your place in this house.
Overly sensitive? Dylan, physical violence is never acceptable, no matter how many times it happens. It's a clear violation of trust and an abuse of power. And you know what? It's not just about the physical pain. It's about the emotional scars that take much longer to heal. I deserve better than to be treated like this, and I won't tolerate it any longer.
Fine, play the victim all you want. It's always about you, isn't it? You never take responsibility for your part in our arguments. If you had just listened to me and done what I said, we wouldn't be in this situation. But no, you always have to defy me and cause trouble.
Dylan, I will not let you twist this around and blame me for your violent actions. I am not responsible for your inability to control your anger. I am not at fault for expressing my thoughts or standing up for myself. It's time for you to take ownership of your behavior. Seek help to address your anger management issues.
Oh, sure, blame everything on me. That's what you always do, isn't it? I'm not the monster you're making me out to be. You're just exaggerating everything to make me look bad.
Dylan, I am not exaggerating. I am speaking my truth and standing up for my own well-being. I can't believe you're my husband. That's it. I can't take it any longer. Fine. Let's just divorce.
Divorce? Are you for sure?
Yes. I never want to live with you for any second.
Wow. My wife wants to divorce me? That's incredible. But fine. I've longed for this day to come. Now I can marry a true wife of mine. Poor you, you can't dig any more gold from this family, can you? But it serves you right.
What? Ugh. All your words are just going to get on my nerves. Cut it out. I'm tired, I want a rest.
Dylan, what have you done with Dorothy? Why is she in the hospital? Did you beat her and hit her?
Mom, what's wrong? What with Dorothy? Did she tell you something?
Of course. She told me everything. You hit her so hard that she had to go to the hospital at midnight alone.
Oh, Mom, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. Dorothy's just being dramatic, as usual. She's always blowing things out of proportion. Besides, she's perfectly capable of taking care of herself. She didn't need me to give her a ride to the hospital.
Dylan, this is not the time for your dismissive attitude. Your wife is in the hospital because of her actions. Physical violence is never acceptable, and it's certainly not something to brush off, as if it's no big deal. How can you be so cold-hearted and unsympathetic?
Oh, come on, Mom. You know how Dorothy is. She's always exaggerating and playing the victim. I didn't hit her that hard. It was just a little scuffle, nothing more. She's just trying to make me look bad.
Dylan, I can't believe what I'm hearing. Your wife is in the hospital, and instead of showing concern and remorse, you're blaming her and downplaying the severity of the situation. This is not the behavior of her responsible and caring husband. You need to take this seriously and reflect on your actions.
Okay, fine. I understand what you mean. But she's always so stubborn, Mom. She never listens to me. If she had just done what I said, we wouldn't be in this mess. It's not all my fault.
Dylan, it is never acceptable to resort to violence, regardless of the circumstances or disagreements you may have had. You are responsible for your own actions, and blaming Dorothy or making excuses only shows a lack of accountability. You need to take a hard look at yourself and make changes for the better.
Whatever, Mom. You're always taking her side. Maybe you should talk to me and hear my side of the story. I'm not the bad guy here. She's just playing the victim to get sympathy.
Dylan, I love you. But I will not tolerate you minimizing the pain and suffering that Dorothy has endured. I will support her and stand by her side because that's what a loving mother does. You need to take responsibility for your actions, seek help, and work towards rebuilding the trust and respect that you have shattered.
Fine, go ahead and take her side. I don't need this. I'm out of here.
No, I'm not done with you just yet. There's something you need to know. I've had a meeting at the company and decided to fire you.
What? Are you serious, Mom? You can't fire me. I'm your son.
I don't want a jerk to manage my company. And you're not my son anymore. I cut ties with you. I don't have a son. Dorothy is no longer your wife as well. She's my daughter from now on. Don't you try to convince me. It's no use.
No! You can't do this to me. I won't accept it. How can you abandon your own blood, your own son like this? This is madness. You're falling right into Dorothy's manipulative trap. She's trying to tear our family apart and you're blindly believing her lies.
Dylan, enough with your delusions and conspiracy theories. I can see through your desperate attempts to deflect, blame, and twist the truth. This is not about Dorothy trying to separate her family. It's about your violent and abusive behavior that has brought us to this point. Your actions have consequences and Dorothy has every right to take legal action against you.
Wait, what? Are you serious? She's going to sue me for violence? This can't be happening.
Of course, Dylan, I am serious. Dorothy has endured physical and emotional abuse at your hands. And she rightfully wants to seek justice. Violence is never acceptable, and the law will hold you accountable for your actions. It's time for you to face the consequences of your behavior, even if it means paying the price in prison.
But Mom, I didn't mean for things to go this far. I never wanted to hurt Dorothy. I'm scared of going to prison. What am I going to do?
Dylan, it's too late for regrets now. You should have thought about the consequences before you swore into violence. Your fear of prison is a small taste of the fear and pain that Dorothy has experienced because of you. It's time for you to take responsibility for your actions, cooperate with the legal process, and seek help to address the anger and aggression that led you down to this destructive path.
Mom, please, I don't want to lose everything. I don't want to lose my family. Is there any way to make things right?
No, Dylan, you've crossed the line of her entrance. She's now in the hospital suffering her killing pain, can't you see that? I can't just stand there and let you ruin her life. I'll do anything to save her and make her happy. She's suffered enough.
I want to change, Mom. I don't want to be this person anymore. I want to make amends and rebuild our family. Please, Mom. Just tell her I'm so sorry for what I've done. Could you please tell her that and persuade her not to sue me? And I'll change. And I'll become a nice husband. I swear.
There's no chance, Dylan. It's too late now. She's already made up her mind. And I'll be on her side. We give you a lot of chances to change, but we're too stubborn to do that. It's because of her stupid attitude that we have to resort to this way.
No, Mom. Could you please give me just one more chance? I'll appreciate it. I'll do anything for you and Dorothy. Mom? Mom!
Following our breakup, I faced a barrage of persistent calls from Dylan, pleading for another chance. Nevertheless, I promptly chose to block him, recognizing it was the best decision for my well-being. As time passed, I learned about Dylan's severe misfortunes, including his unexpected job loss and eviction from his family's home. Moreover, armed with evidence, I filed a lawsuit against him for the violence I endured, ultimately winning the case and securing a 10-year prison sentence for him. Despite his deteriorating circumstances, I couldn't help but feel detached, as he was responsible for his own downfall, and sympathy eluded me. In contrast, I successfully recovered from the initial shock and pain, finding solace in the love and acceptance of my in-laws, who treated me as their own daughter. Their wholehearted embrace filled me with genuine happiness, and I embarked on a journey to rebuild and rediscover myself, crafting a new life enriched with joy and support.
3 hours later.
Christina, I must apologize. I'll be spending the night at my parents' house.
What? You're leaving today? But Josh, you promised we'd have dinner together tonight.
I know. I was looking forward to it as well. But my mom requested my company tonight. My dad's away on business and she's alone.
But you were there just recently. You broke your promise to spend time with me then too.
What can I do? My dad's been away a lot lately. My mom's loneliness is palpable.
Still, don't you think you're visiting her too often? What about me? I feel lonely too.
Comparing your loneliness to hers is a bit of a stretch, don't you think? I'm sure you'll manage without me for a day.
But you're going to be away for more than a day, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many friends I have or what hobbies I pursue. That's not the point. If friends are enough, then why isn't it the same for your mother? Surely she has friends who can keep her company.
Well, she doesn't really have that many friends. And I doubt any of them would want to visit her late at night. That's why I need to be there for her. She feels lonely.
Funny. I could say the same about myself.
That may be true, but don't you feel sympathy for my mother? Unlike you, she's not young anymore.
That's not the point. You promised to be there for me. Why do you always prioritize your mother over me? Don't I matter to you?
Well, how about this? Why don't you come with me? You're off work tomorrow, right?
Huh? Yes, but...
If you're so upset about being alone, then come with me. It's the perfect solution. No one gets left out. Sounds fair, right?
Thanks for the offer, but I think I'll stay home.
Huh. Why not? I thought you wanted to spend time with me. Isn't that what this is all about? If you come to my parents' house, my mother won't be lonely and we can spend time together too. It's a win-win situation.
No thanks, Josh. I'm sure I'd just be an intruder there anyway.
An intruder? What are you talking about? You're being too pessimistic. Seriously, come along with me. It'll be more enjoyable if we're all together. The more the merrier.
Josh, you do realize that your mother doesn't like me, right? I don't want to spoil everyone's mood by being there.
How many times do I have to tell you that it's all in your hand? She really does like you. My mother is just a bit shy around people she doesn't know well. She may not show it much, but she really does care about you.
If you say so.
As I mentioned, my mother would be delighted to see you. And you wouldn't have to spend the night alone. So let's go. It's been a while since your last visit.
I'm fine, really. I've made up my mind to stay home. I'll just look at any photos you take once you're back. Have a good time and don't worry about me.
Are you sure you don't want to come? Well, if you insist. In that case, I'll head out alone. I'll be back in 2 days, so look after the house. Love you.
Excuse me? I thought you were only staying for the night. What changed?
Well, it turns out my dad will be away for 2 nights now. What's one more day?
Ah, I see. Do as you please.
Thanks, darling. So it's settled then. I'll spend the next 2 nights at my parents' house just to be clear. Don't cause too much trouble while I'm away.
Over 1 month later.
Christina, I'm on my way home. But there's something I need to tell you.
What is it? Can it wait until you're home?
No, it can't. There's been a slight change in plans.
A change in plans? What are you trying to say?
I have a request. Would you mind if my mother stays with us for a while?
Excuse me? She has her own house, doesn't she? Why does she need to stay with us?
Well, my father's next business trip is going to be quite long. He'll be home for the holidays, but that's about it.
And? What's your point? Why does that mean your mother needs to stay with us?
Isn't it clear? My mother will be alone for weeks at a time if she doesn't stay with us. If something were to happen to her during that time, it would be disastrous.
I see. And your point is?
Well, I have work commitments. Commuting from my parents' house every day isn't feasible. So I thought it would be best if you stay with us. We have a spare room and she won't be in the way. You'll be fun.
Josh, we both know that the issue isn't about space.
Oh, really? Then what is the issue?
Let me ask you this. When the idea of her moving in came up, what did she say?
My mother? At first, she declined, but eventually agreed. She said she'd rather live with us than alone. And remember, it's not permanent.
So you suggested it first, right?
Yes, I did. But what does it matter? It's my house. You're here because of me. When I say my mother is going to live with us, you should listen to your husband. Wives shouldn't complain.
Are you serious? This is 2022, not 1922.
I'm the one who brings in the money. If I ask for something, a good wife would say yes. No more complaints. My mother will live with us. Do your best to get along with her. We all need to contribute to our family's happiness.
Wait a minute. What about me? Don't make decisions without consulting me. This affects me too. Don't ignore me. Josh, answer me.
Over 1 month later.
I thought your father was returning for the weekend. Your mother has been staying with us this entire time.
Well, I'm not sure. Don't ask me, I guess he's swamped with work.
Living with your mother every day is driving me insane.
What are you talking about? You're blowing things out of proportion. She's been helping us around the house. You have to admit, she's made life easier for you.
Easier for me? Quite the contrary. Even if she wasn't doing any housework, she'd still find a way to complain about me every day. I'm doing my share of housework too, you know? Even though I'm not perfect, I'm doing my best.
Oh, come on. Housework is your responsibility. Even if you're not good at it, you should still do it. She's doing you a favor by taking over your chores. Why are you so hostile towards her when she's helping you out? You seem to be neglecting your duties as my wife. It shouldn't be your job to do them for you.
My duties as your wife? What are you implying?
For instance, preparing meals and having them ready for me when I return from work. Washing and ironing my work shirts. These are basic things that you should be doing for me as my wife. This is my house and what I say goes.
So what? Are you saying that she's better than me because she's doing all those things?
Yeah, exactly. If she wasn't my mother, she'd make a perfect wife. Not that you could ever measure up to her, though. You clearly lack the common sense of being a wife.
I can't believe this. That's so unfair of you to say. I've been trying as hard as I can to meet your expectations.
Just trying isn't enough. You haven't been putting enough effort into your duties as my wife. You become lazy now that my mother has moved in with us. I think it would be beneficial if my mother taught you how to do your chores properly. You clearly aren't very good at them.
Do you even realize how rude you sound? I bet both of you have been talking behind my back about what a terrible wife I am, haven't you?
Did my mother say that too? Well, can you blame her? I had a feeling she was thinking the same thing as me.
Excuse me?
My mother and I tend to think alike. So it's not surprising that she feels the same way as I do. Oh, and by the way, next time I'm going to ask her to stay even longer. She can teach you how to be a proper wife. It's for your own good.
I don't need her to teach me anything. I can do the housework perfectly fine without her. In fact, I can do them best without her.
Oh please, you're hopeless. I know that you aren't at all close with my mother. But that's only because you haven't made an effort to build a better relationship with her. My mother has been trying to compromise, but nothing will work if you aren't willing to meet her halfway. Take this opportunity to get along with her. It's the least you could do.
So what you're saying is that it doesn't matter at all how I'm feeling right now. You're just going to keep ignoring me, aren't you?
That's what it means to be a wife. It's high time that you realize that. This isn't your house, it's mine. You live under my roof because of me. You're making things difficult by not behaving like a proper wife.
Huh? Only making things difficult for you though, right?
Yeah, obviously. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm the one who's in charge here. You're getting out of line. I'm the one with a high-paying job. I'm the one who is supporting us financially, not you. It's my house, my rules. So you have to do as I say, no matter what. Got it? Hey, Christina, are you even there? Don't you dare ignore me.
Several months later.
How long will you keep sulking? I'm tired of you giving me the silent treatment. If that's how you want to play, I have a proposition.
Oh, really? A proposition? Do share.
What if my mother stays with us indefinitely?
You can't be serious? She's overstayed her welcome. I won't return home as long as she's there.
Let's face it, you don't want to come back, do you? If that's the case, you can't complain if I no longer consider you a resident of this house, can you?
That's funny. Have you ever wondered why I don't want to come back?
You're just jealous of the bond between my mother and me. Admit it. Maybe I was a bit harsh on you, but you deserved it. And now you've run away from home, wallowing in self-pity. It's laughable.
None of what you said is true.
Oh, enlighten me then. Why did you run away? If you don't stop this nonsense right now, I'm going to lose my temper.
So what if you get angry? It doesn't concern me.
Keep this up and I'll divorce you. You've been warned.
Really? You're considering divorce?
If you continue with this attitude, divorce seems inevitable.
I see.
My mother agrees with me that divorce might be the best option. Neglecting your husband and leaving his house? What a terrible wife you are. Everyone will label you a failure as a wife. Luckily for you, I'm a wise and generous man. If you decide to return home now, I'll let you move back in. I'll even give you some time to do so. You should be grateful.
What are you talking about? I have no interest in returning to your side. You're so self-absorbed, aren't you? Don't act superior when all you care about is yourself.
Self-absorbed? That's rich coming from you. I was kind enough to think about your struggles as my wife. That's why I involved my mother. I'm trying to help you become a better wife. Show some gratitude. You're so ungrateful.
Don't pretend like this is for my benefit. I've had enough of your nonsense.
Give me a break. How long will your tantrum last? My patience is wearing thin. Stop this nonsense and fulfill your duties as a wife.
How am I being selfish? That's all on you.
If it's not selfishness, then what is it? You've become too arrogant for your own good. My mother and I have been too lenient with you. Enough is enough. Don't ever show your face at my house again. Understand?
Yeah, I got it.
Several days later.
What on earth have you been up to? It's high time you return home. You'd better not be shacking up with some other man.
I'm not that kind of woman.
Huh. As predictable as ever. But if you apologize to me now, I might just forgive you.
Forgive me? For what exactly?
For disrespecting me and my mother. Either you're too dense to realize it, or you're feigning ignorance.
What nonsense are you spouting? You don't even know why I left, and you're making things up that aren't true. Besides, you two kicked me out. Don't you remember? So why the sudden change of heart? Can't make up your mind? I have nothing to apologize for. You've got some nerve.
We never asked you to leave. You're twisting the story to suit your narrative. You left of your own accord. That was your decision, not ours. So don't play the victim. We did nothing wrong.
You're the one who made it impossible for me to stay. And your mother made living in that house unbearable. That's why I'm blaming you too, though I'm sure you won't accept that it's not my fault.
You're just envious of the bond between my mother and me. You were always inadequate when you lived here and started blaming us for your shortcomings. My mother and I were just trying to live our lives. but your incompetence made things difficult for us.
Just trying to live your lives, huh?
Whatever. If you're so against coming back, then we don't need you anyway. Things have been much more peaceful without you around. Don't bother us again. We're both sick and tired of your selfishness and stupidity. I can't express how relieved we are to finally be rid of you.
Yeah, I'm sure. I wouldn't want to intrude on your lovey-dovey life.
Lovey-dovey? What are you talking about? It's clear that you're sitting with jealousy over our happy lives.
I think I'm going to be sick. You two are revolting. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you something. Since you drove me out of that house, I canceled the rental agreement. I guess it just slipped my mind.
Wait, what? You're joking, right?
Looks like that got your attention. You've been saying that it's your house a lot lately, and that I was just someone who was lucky enough to live there. But the truth is, that's actually my house. I signed the rental agreement and started living there by myself when I was still single. Not that you remember, of course. Do you understand? It's not your house, and it never was.
What the hell? I mean, so what?
Like I said, I canceled the rental agreement. Do you even get what I'm trying to tell you? I didn't rent it for you and your mother. Especially not so that you could continue your disgusting romance together after I left.
Are you serious? Damn it, Christina. Now, just wait a second. When did you cancel the rental agreement? Ah, I can't believe this. So typical of you to screw us over like this.
It's my house. It's my choice if and when I cancel the rental agreement. It's not you or your mother's house. So you can't really complain, can you? It doesn't have anything to do with you. That being said, I'm never going back there and I'm divorcing you.
Don't mess with me. You think this is funny? My mother and I are still living here.
Okay, so what exactly is your point?
Don't give me that. What are we supposed to do now? You've really done it this time.
All I hear is, don't take me and my mother's love nest away from us. You two really are the worst. It's sickening. I don't even want to know what you two get up to.
What are you talking about? It's nothing like that. I never said that I was in love with her like that. You're the one letting your imagination run away.
That's the only way anyone could interpret your words and actions. Please, no more. You're too disgusting. I never want to see either of you ever again.
I'm not done with you yet.
Yeah, well, I'm done with you. And I'm dead serious. I've had enough of you for 100 lifetimes.
I'm not asking. You better come back here right this minute. I'm warning you. Do you even understand the position you're in?
Of course I do. I'm well aware that I'm in a position of power and you two are panicking. I've got to admit, it feels pretty good. I have the contract for that house and I'll soon be your ex-wife too.
This is ridiculous. You can't be serious. Are you really going to divorce me? You're making a huge mistake.
What are you saying? It's not like I have any other choice. After everything that has happened, divorcing you is the only sensible option left to me.
You better stop acting so childish and do what I say. I'm serious.
I already told you, I'm serious too. Your perfect mother agrees with me that divorcing you is for the best, right? Besides, I wouldn't want to get in the way of anything between you two. Seems to me that a divorce would solve all of our problems. Everyone wins. You can get your mother to take care of everything for you. Cook your meals, iron your shirts, change your diaper, etc. Your mother is so much better at doing those things than me. I could never measure up to her after all.
How dare you? You think you can just say whatever you want and get away with it?
What are you getting so worked up for? You're the one who started this argument, remember?
I didn't start anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
No matter what, it's always my mother, my mother, my mother. I've seen you message me that so often that my brain is going numb.
Excuse me?
Could you stop saying excuse me? It's really getting on my nerves.
Excuse me?
You can't understand my messages that I sent you over 2 minutes ago? You really are an idiot. A chicken would be able to comprehend things quicker than you.
Cut it out. I'm sick of you talking down to me like that. Get back here right now. This is your last warning.
My last warning? What are you going to do if I don't come back? It isn't even your house anymore. This is comedy gold.
You're still making fun of me, huh?
That's correct. I am indeed making fun of you.
Don't mess with me.
Wow, you're so annoying. You just keep repeating yourself. And I'm not messing with you. Now, pack up your things and move out. If you don't get a move on, they'll end up evicting you.
You've got to be kidding me.
Make sure to move out in less than 1 month, okay? You're a nuisance to everyone else there. Oh yeah. And try not to wreck the place before you do, okay? It'll just be a waste of money. Well, even if you do, I can pay for it.
This is ridiculous. You seriously want to divorce me?
Yeah.
I'm not strong enough mentally to stay with a mama's boy like you. I'd probably kill myself if I had to spend the rest of my life with you too. I'm not a mama's boy.
No, you definitely are. You're the very definition of a mama's boy. You're always getting your mother to do everything for you. You can't really call yourself an adult, can you? You might as well sleep in the same bed with her like when you were little. If you're not a mama's boy, then I don't know who is. You clearly prefer being with your mother than any woman your age. After all, you kicked me out and you didn't even try to contact me.
It's not like that. I'm just worried about her, okay? That's all there is to it.
I'm sure she'll be fine without you there for her 24/7. An old hag like your mother who likes to pick on her son's wife won't be in trouble the minute you're gone. She might seem like a sweet, frail old lady to you, but I have to admit, she can take care of herself. She isn't going to drop dead anytime soon, unfortunately.
Hey! Don't you insult my mother like that. You'll regret it.
Even though when your mother spoke bad of me, you didn't say anything? I guess it's only when it's your mother that you get this defensive.
What are you talking about?
Don't give me weak excuses like she's just shy of people she doesn't know well. I know that she simply hates me. There's no misunderstanding between us whatsoever. I'm sure that to your eyes, she doesn't have any ill will towards me. That's because you think she's so perfect that I must be purposefully making her look bad. No matter how much I ask for your help, you'd always blame me and side with your mother. I don't know what inspired you to act like this. But it started as soon as your mother came to live with us. It's pathetic how you've tried to be the bossy husband, desperately vying for her approval. What are you, 5 years old?
Oh, give me a break. Is that really how you see it?
And by the way, Mr. I support us financially, here's an idea for you. Since you're so wealthy, why don't you buy a new house for your mother to live in? After all, if you love her so much, you might as well give her the best house that you can afford. Then once she settles in, she can call you over to visit her. My point is, if you're going to brag about being the one who provides the most income, you should do it once you become a proper adult, and actually have the means to pay for it all by yourself.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
I thought so. Please both get along and go back to your father's house.
hey, Christina, just wait a second, please. I know you're just joking about getting a divorce. You aren't seriously going to leave me, right?
Are you sure that you aren't joking? How could you possibly think that any sane person would stay married to you after all that's happened?
Well, what are you going to do after you divorce me, huh? It must be embarrassing for you to go through that. Everyone will be so ashamed of you.
How exactly would that be embarrassing for me? Oh, I get it. It'll be embarrassing for you, isn't that right? I bet your mother must have said something to you. She probably told you that you mustn't let me go, right?
You don't know what you're talking about. My mother didn't say anything to me. I decided things for myself.
Wow, I've got to admit, I'm surprised. I didn't know that you had any opinions of your own.
Don't be stupid. Of course I do.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but I won't feel any shame at all from divorcing you. These days, around half of all marriages end in divorce. I'll just be another one of the millions of people who escaped from a terrible marriage. Besides, being a slave to a mommy's boy like you was definitely more embarrassing than getting divorced could ever be.
A slave? Oh, come on. Talk about bending the truth.
But that's exactly what I was. You told me not to talk back to you, for one thing. Or have you forgotten? Not to mention that you forced me to respond to your orders with a simple yes. It was hell. You even ordered me to learn how to properly do housework from your mother. Is she a god to you? You seem to worship the very ground she walks on, so I can't help but come to that conclusion.
Hey now, just come down, all right?
Compared to a life of being tied down by you two, being a divorcee is the best deal I've ever heard of. And the fact that I know you won't want to be divorced makes it even sweeter.
Is that really how much you hate me?
Yeah, I hate you with every fiber of my being. I just can't make up my mind who I hate more, you or your vile mother. Though I can't forget about your father. Even though he knew your mother was living with us, he didn't say anything this entire time. I hate him too. Although I wouldn't be surprised if he just wanted to get away from your mother for a while. Thinking about finally being free from you all. It makes me so happy that I could just start dancing.
Hey, come on. I'm sick of my mother telling me what to do. I see now that you are always the one for me. I promise to treat you right from now on. I'm sorry for neglecting you for so long. So please, don't get a divorce. What's more, my mother has started telling me that I need to be a proper husband. And that I've gotten carried away lately.
That's fine with me. You can enjoy getting carried away for the rest of your life. Without me, nothing can change my mind now. I'm getting a divorce no matter what. I hope you can find another beautiful slave to marry who doesn't mind at all that you're a mama's boy. Not that there's much luck in finding a woman like that. Ciao.
Christina. Just wait a minute. Give me a second chance. Are you even there? Christina. Don't ignore me. I'm begging you.
When my friends started asking me why I divorced Josh, I told them everything that happened without a second thought. As a result, my friends started to spread a rumor that Josh was a mama's boy who still slept with his mother. My bad. The two of them quickly ended up moving back to their old house. My former mother-in-law is now desperately trying to find Josh a new bride. However, I hear that Josh has had enough with marriage and doesn't want a new wife. I just thought, hey, that's my line. I started living on my own once again. My new place isn't quite as spacious as the previous one, but after all that time spent with Josh and his evil mother, I've really come to appreciate having my own space. It's so liberating. I can finally breathe again. I'm not in any hurry to start dating again, let alone get married. For the time being, I'm going to put all my energy into my job, as well as improving myself as a person. I'm sure that there will be challenges, but for the first time in a long time, I finally feel that I'm making the most of my life.